And now, time for the final upgrade, getting the final enchantment. Sometimes your field upgrade becomes unusable, and I'm pressing X right now. I think we might actually have to restart the game. Right up in this corner. If I activate it on the ground, go, 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 go. All right, and welcome back, guys. Yes, we are actually playing Vanguard Zombies today, and we're going to be doing another thing I'm actually really excited to do. If you watched our Cold War content, you know we reviewed every tier 5 ability in the entire game. And once they added the enchanting table, I don't remember the actual name, I'm just going to call it the enchanting table from this point on. That's what it reminds me of. We reviewed Ring of Fire tier 5 because now there are actual individual upgrades for each and every one, and I actually don't even have what we're going to be reviewing today, but we're going to see if Energy Mine can actually make a comeback. If you play Cold War, you know the single worst field upgrade in the entirety of Cold War was Energy Mine. Pretty much from the moment the game launched to the very end of the game's life cycle, they buffed Energy Mine a multitude of times, but it sucked when the game launched, and it sucks in its current state. I mean, it's not useless, it's just it has no use that any other field upgrade doesn't do better than it. And now that there are tier 5 abilities for Energy Mine, we're going to upgrade it to the max ability and see if here in Vanguard, Energy Mine can make its comeback, it can get its redemption time. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think so. I still think even when we get Energy Mine tier 5, it's still not going to be useful as Ring of Fire. Right now, Ring of Fire is insanely good. Same thing, Frost Blast is also amazing as a field upgrade. And I haven't even read through the tiers. And luckily enough, you can see them in-game as we upgrade it. So we are going to find out today, together, which, if Energy Mine has made a comeback here in Vanguard, or if it's still just as disappointing as it was in Cold War. But for me to do that, I've obviously got to go through a lot of these rounds, get the covenants or the hearts, the sacrificial hearts needed to get it all the way to tier 5. While I'm doing that, if you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate that. And on top of that, I gotta give a massive thanks to everyone who like, comment, and watch this video its entirety. It definitely massively helps me out with the Vanguard content, because you guys know Vanguard content definitely does nowhere near as well as Cold War content. And I do appreciate you guys who are still watching the content, still leaving the likes in the comments, because it does. It actually really does help me out, and I do appreciate you guys so freaking much for that. And before we test anything, just in case you have no idea what Energy Mine is, you've never used it in Cold War, you've never used it, we're going to use it. This is the base tier, haven't upgraded it, so if you do not upgrade Energy Mine whatsoever, this is what's going to happen. When you activate it, we'll activate it right here. There's going to be a ball of energy on the ground, and this is essentially going to activate just like any sort of trip mine. So once zombies get near it, it is going to come up into the air, and it is going to explode. And I just got an achievement called Shocking Behavior. I think that might be for using Energy Mine. You can see how much I actually use it. And you saw right there, it killed 5 zombies, but then proceeded to use our Energy Mine. And one thing that's kind of sucky about this is this doesn't even charge that quickly. In Cold War, Energy Mine charged really, really quickly. That was kind of the one benefit from using it. But yeah, this thing takes a decent amount of kills to like get in this game, and we killed 5 zombies with it. Ring of Fire would have potentially helped us kill 25 of them. But let's see, for our first upgrade, if we come up to the enchanting table, tier 1 enchantment, stun all enemies hit. So not gonna lie, the first upgrade doesn't seem to help us out too much, maybe as we get higher and higher on, but now it is going to explode. And on top of killing enemies, if any zombie gets hit in any way, shape, or form, it is also going then proceed to stun them, which maybe is going to help out on higher rounds with the bigger dudes. But yeah, let me grind a little bit more here, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Okay, so I already have a feeling how this is going to go. This is tier 2 Energy Mine. I think it's just going to kill everything. Yeah, so we're on such a low round that the stunning feature that this has is honestly kind of useless, because we're not going to really notice the stun effect till high round. On round 3, it's going to insta kill every single thing. But here we go, going back to the enchanting table for a second time. Level 2, explosive detonates 3 times in rapid succession. This was one of the tier upgrades in Cold War, and so now it's not going to explode once, it's going to rapidly explode 3 separate times, which is hopefully going to make it a little bit better, especially when you have more and more zombies spawning in. Oh, I don't want to, you know what, we'll do the transmit objective, and we will like it. Okay, here we are. Now we're going to test out. We've got an entire set of zombies on Blitz. Let's use the tier 3 ability, see the triple explosions. All right. See, and that was kind of what happened in Cold War. When it comes to normal zombies, Energy Mine's always going to insta-kill the initial set of zombies. And unless you're on a super high round, enough zombies aren't going to spawn back in time to even get affected by the second blast or the third blast. The only thing that potentially be helpful there is maybe elite enemies that don't get insta-killed. But in Cold War, the blasts were spaced out a lot more, which in my opinion makes more sense. You saw there, it exploded and then immediately exploded again, and then immediately exploded again. And even if you're on like a super high round with zombies that are absolutely just jetting, it's really not going to have much of any effect on there. I think the biggest thing they could do for this is space out the explosions a little bit. Because look at how, I mean, it's just not going to be that helpful with how rapid that is. If there was maybe a 20-second delay between the next explosion, I think that'd be maybe 20 second, maybe like a 10-second delay between each explosion would be one of the biggest things you can do for it. Because you're really not going to have much of any help with that second blast or that third blast, because it's just everything's already dead. All right, here we go. Let's upgrade this bad boy. Okay, enchanting table. All right, there we go. Tier 4, increase maximum charges to 3. And this right here is insanely powerful. This is definitely the best upgrade so far. I don't like any sort of field upgrade that only gets one single use, because then you can't charge up a second one when you actually need it. And this way, while you're kind of waiting for an opportune time to use your first one and even your second one, you can be charging your third one, which is massively powerful. We really can't show this off, but you can see, well, if we could over here to the left where it's actually at, there is now a 0 there, and that 0 will go to 1, it'll go to 2, it'll go to 3, allowing you to bank up to 3 uses, which is extremely powerful. But let's see what the final upgrade is. To do that, we got to do one more objective, and unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to do a purge objective. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this objective right here. And now, time for the final upgrade. Getting the final enchantment on our thing increases the size of the blast. So now, it's going to stun all enemies. We can have 3 of them. It's going to explode 3 times, and it has an increased blast. And let's check it out against one of these dudes. So on round 6, we're going to place it... Wait, hello? Oh, yeah, this is a bug that happens. Sometimes your field upgrade becomes unusable, and I'm pressing X right now. I think we might actually have to restart the game. Let's switch to Ring of Fire. Okay, switch to Frost Blast, and then we're going to switch back to Energy Mind. And I guess let me try to charge it up again. I'm going to be pretty upset if I got to restart this game, because if I have to... All right, I'm not going to complain. We're just going to understand that sometimes when playing Vanguard Zombies, you have to expect that pretty much nothing is going to work as properly intended, because no joke, I don't think I've ever made a single video of this game without there being at least 4 bugs encountered in each video. Like, I mean, that's just what's happening. I'm not even like complaining about it. It's just, I think every video I've talked about with Vanguard, we've had like 4 something bugs encountered each time. Whereas in like previous games like Cold War, I think maybe once a month, maybe once a week, there'd be 1 bug in one video. But every video I've recorded, there's been about 4 issues of something we're trying to do where it bugs out. So I'm hoping once we charge up Energy Mine, it allows us to use it. If not, I will restart the game and I will regrind to tier 5 and we will re-record. Well, oh, there we go. There's perfect. We're going to find out right now. All right. Is it going to let me use Energy Mine? Is it going to work? Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what it does to this guy. So yes, we don't have to restart our game. I am so happy. Please. Rip. Oh, so it is stunning him, and it killed him on round 6. He was pretty much full health. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind to a higher round. Hopefully it doesn't bug out again, and we're going to see just how useful the 3 charges is with the increased blast range as we get to higher and higher rounds. So maybe it might actually be useful. It's kind of hard to tell on this low of a round. Okay, finally, it's been like an hour or so. It's round 20. Yes, I managed to die. We failed. I have now reset, and I've gotten back to round 20. This, I'm pretty sure, is the health cap. I know they've recently changed it, and I haven't done any testing since the health cap change, but I'm pretty sure round 20 is the health cap. If not, it's close enough where if it insta-kills them now, it's still going to be insta-killing them because the health doesn't go up too much in this game. So let's see. We're just going to use Energy Mine over there. And as you can see, even towards health cap, what the original blast killed all 20 zombies. So that I don't see the effect of having all 3 blasts. The only thing that's going to help out with is the armored dude. So let's go and no, I don't want to kill you. Let's use this right here on you. Blast 1. Oh, I gotta activate it, zombie, please. So blast 1 stunned him. And no, it was not able to kill him, but it did take a decent chunk of his health. And then we'll use another one. And there, that one was a little bit closer and killed him. I want to find one and use it directly on him. If we land the energy mine right on one of the gunner dudes, is it going to kill him? That is the question. Okay, we're going to end up dying here. But one thing I usually test with field upgrades, and admittedly, Ring of Fire's not very good at this. How good is Ring of Fire from saving you from... first let's test out, is it going to insta-kill this dude? Oh, we hit him with it directly. Bounced off him. Come on, zombie, please activate it. No, even all 3 Bast is not going to kill him. But one thing I like to test with field upgrades is it going to save you in a situation where you're cornered? Ring of Fire can kind of do that in this game, but it's not perfect at it. And I haven't tested the other field upgrades, so we're going to see. Let's say I've made a really bad decision while training, and we've got ourselves right up in this corner. If I activate it on the ground, go, 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 go. And yeah, it actually does save you from a corner pretty well. With that being said, though, I'm still going to rank this. If I had to rank it between 1 and 10, and Ring of Fire in this game, honestly, with the way it currently works, would get a 10 out of 10 because you can charge Ring of Fire while using it. I would have to give this energy mine a 2 out of 10. Like, yeah, it can save you and kill the zombies, but so can the other field upgrades. And you gotta understand, for getting this energy mine, you're giving up Ring of Fire, which lets you essentially just sit in this corner with any weapon continuously. Actually, that might be a little bit too harsh. This is definitely a pretty big step up. As you can see, field upgrades charge field upgrades in this game. So we've almost got it again. Being able to spam it around is pretty helpful. And since it didn't work like that in Cold War, maybe I give it a 4 out of 10. But it's a niche pick. It's not something I would use most games. I'd either use this or Frost Blast. And I mean, Frost Blast just does everything this does, but better. Frost Blast is going to kill the enemies around you, and it's going to insta-kill the boss gunners, and it's going to save you from a corner. Like, legitimately, everything this field upgrade does, Frost Blast does to a better degree. And it also has 3 charges. So because of that, yeah, I'm not going to be able to rank it any higher than a 4 out of 10. And that's honestly being extremely generous. My initial ranking of 2 out of 10 probably fit it a little bit more. But I gave the initial one in Cold War a 2 out of 10. And since this one is technically better, I felt like it deserves a little bit better of a rank. But yeah, that is 2 of the 4 field upgrades ranked. We still have Aether Shroud, and we still have Frost Blast. And we've already done one on Energy Mine if you want to check that out. And I'm super excited to be doing more tier reviews. This was one of my favorite things that I did in Cold War. I love just breaking down everything, going through all that. So we're definitely going to be continuing this with the other 2. Let me know which one you want to see next. Is it going to be Aether Shroud, which I have not used tier 5, or Frost Blast, which I think can be used very, very efficiently and might actually rival Ring of Fire tier 5. With that, guys, we're going to wrap up this video. If you want to see more Vanguard content like this or any sort of other zombies content, this is the place to find it. I've also got a secondary channel below where we post Minecraft, COD Mobile content, and COD Mobile Zombies. And then we've got a Facebook page where we post Facebook exclusive content almost daily. We've been playing through God of War and other single player games, and even some Vanguard MP content if you want to check that out on the Facebook page. All those being linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially all the way end. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, hey there. Thank you for watching the entire video. I've got to take this last moment here to give a huge thanks to everyone who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who have taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus Plus member on YouTube. We've got the 2x Trader Purple. We've got the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin. We have the hero Arrow Pharaoh, and then we've got the absolute legend Peyton Perkins. Once again, got to get a huge thanks to all of them for becoming Unlock Plus Plus members here on YouTube.